Hello there, how are you? I hope that all of you are well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back. This is your Light in Darkness, and I am back again with another update and another beautiful reading for all of you once again. Today's update is actually for almost each and every individual who is dealing with a divine connection, a spiritual connection. It's very likely that you are experiencing some sort of karmic interference on your journey. There's one or the other person or a group of people who are bothering you, who are trying to undermine you, are trying to take your place, are trying to steal and snatch away what belongs to you, are trying to block your union, or are just standing in the way. They do not understand what your connection is, what it means, and why it's even in existence. Some of them are ignorant, some of them are unwilling to understand, some of them don't care about it because they are all about winning, all about possessing, all about acquiring and gaining. It doesn't really matter what the reason is behind their interference or their rage, their anger, their hatred, or their animosity, their hostility towards you. I see an end coming in. I see a change coming your way and a breakthrough coming in as well. So it's like a reminder for you. You are getting reminded of some things, or you are getting updated about something that you already know. Okay, it's not something new. You might have heard many people say this many times, so it's just like another reminder for you to remember who you are and what you are here to do and what exactly is going to happen and unfold when it's meant to be. Okay, you have to highlight the point that anything and everything that's meant to happen for you is going to happen when it's meant to be, when it's going to be the right time for you to have it. Okay, here this read is talking about your union, your marriage, your progress, your breakthroughs, your healing, and a new beginning that you are attracting and manifesting here. At the same time, this read talks about what's going to happen with the karmic connections your person is dealing with, or in those karmic connections, within those karmic associations. Okay, no matter how lovey-dovey they are acting right now, no matter how close they seem, no matter how strong their connections look right now, remember and know that it's all a facade, and sooner than later, in some situations, sooner or later, they'll drift apart. They'll experience arguments, conflicts, and rift. That is what I'm saying. In some situations and cases, this is happening behind your back. This has already started and their separations have begun. I'm trying to say that if there are multiple karmic connections your person is in or is dealing with or is entertaining right now, for example, the interference is coming from their hostile, toxic friends, as well as their family, their acquaintances, or from their workspace, workplace, or workmates. Endings, separations, conflict, animosity, and deceit is going to take place within these connections, or with these connections, one after the other. That is what I'm seeing. And in most of your cases and situations where this is the time for you, this is the time for these situations, these circumstances, and these connections to come to an end, this is what is happening. These connections are going down. These friendships, these relationships, these associations are going down. There's rift between them. There's conflict. They are fighting, arguing, and blaming each other for the things they have done with each other and others. There's deceit that's going on. Some of these people have got exposed recently. They've revealed their true colors, and in most of your cases and situations, I'm seeing that your person is defending himself or herself, is creating boundaries, or is letting go of these connections with a heavy heart, with a broken heart. Okay, As they move on and walk away from these connections, they are remembering you, recalling old memories, feeling nostalgic, and in some situations and cases are as well crying about the loss of your connection and your presence in their life. They haven't forgotten about you. Let me clear that for you first and foremost. You might have thought that they moved on, walked away, and found their happiness. Nothing as such happened, and nothing as such will ever happen. The same person who discarded you, the same person who neglected you and your feelings, the same person who abused your love for this person is remembering you and is wishing for your comeback and a reunion. That is what I see is happening. I saw number 611 when I said that. Okay, that in itself is a big sign. 6 talks about reunion and 11 is about your connection. So take it as a sign. I see reunions happening here. I see divine counterparts coming back together, settling down, creating a family of their own. And these people who caused their separation, these people who brought an ending between them or made them hate each other, made them turn into enemies, or poisoned their connection in some way, shape or form, are the ones who are going to be watching it from afar, who are going to witness it and are going to just feel the burn of it. That is what I'm seeing. These people are still stalking you no matter what's happening between them or in their lives. There's separation going on within their personal lives as well. There's conflict, there's negativity, there's hostility, there are enemies who are attacking them. Saw number 717 when I said that. So a lot's going on, but I see that they are still stalking you and they are still looking at you with hateful eyes, with evil eyes. I mean, they're trying to give you evil eye here. They are looking at you with feelings of disgust and hatred and disrespect. Some of them think and believe that anything and everything that's happening in their life is happening because of you. Some of them, not all, are still blaming you and your counterpart for what's happening and what is unfolding in their lives or within them. Some of them are letting go and are trying to just move on, while others are creating conflict still. They are still at it, but I see an ending taking place. Okay, and I see healing happening here as well. No matter how many conflicts they are going to create, no matter how much of drama they are going to create, some of them are acting up, some of them are flipping out, some of them are trying to turn the tables, but the situation I see coming towards them looks like they won't even have a table to turn around. Sooner than later, or sooner or later, in some situations and cases, this is making me laugh. Okay, but I won't. I'll just pass by because that's funny, very funny actually. The way they are thinking about everything, the way they are still being adamant and stubborn here. I mean, only a stupid person would act this way, and they really are showing that up here. I mean, they're still thinking and assuming that there's someone coming in to save them and they are at no fault, when everything they've done was done with an evil intent. These are evil people. These are conflict lovers, conflict creators, home wreckers, and just wicked ones. Some of them are still not reflecting. Some of them are still just, going around here and there trying to escalate this matter or create another shit show. It's not going to work out. They are just not realizing it. But I feel like, and I see here, a time will come when they'll realize it and they are going to feel ashamed of it as well. Those who won't, I see them getting exposed. Those who are still trying to act up, those who are going around and are trying to turn people against you too, or against you in general, they are getting exposed. And I see that sooner or later they're going to have to hide their faces. They're going to have to answer to people who are going to ask them questions as to why they did what they did and why they have hurt an innocent person, why they were creating such conflicts in someone's life who did nothing wrong with them. what actually was driving them so crazy. And I see them showing a dumbfounded and expressionless face in those situations and circumstances. They'll have to face serious embarrassment. That is what I'm seeing. They'll be made to feel embarrassed and ashamed for what they have done with you and in your situation, just to feed their pride and their arrogance, or to show that they're above you. There's nothing good gonna happen. That is what I'm seeing. Your life looks good. Your future looks good as well, the coming future, but there's end. There isn't any hope for these people, because I'm seeing that anywhere and everywhere they'll go, they'll get blocked, or people are going to look at them with judgmental eyes, with a question mark. They're going to have to deal with a lot of difficult people, or a very difficult time ahead of them, if it isn't happening already, as their consequences for what they have done here with you. Apart from all of this, I see a new beginning coming your way. I see your person coming back with an offer of apology, or just coming back to apologize if they don't feel like you are going to accept them back. But I still see them making some sort of effort or gesture to clear the air between the two of you, or to clear out this dirt, this garbage. Whatever it is, I see it getting sorted out. Whoever is causing trouble and problems, whoever is causing misunderstandings, I see that person hiding his or her face and running here and there to avoid people and avoid confrontations, because some or the other person is definitely getting exposed here. In some of your situations and cases, all of them actually are going to get exposed, because some of these people created very terrible and gross stories on your name. Rumors, lies, gossip, everything's here. I see it all. Just to be in the picture, just to turn your person away from you, just to gain material prosperity, or have some sort of power, they did something like this. Or there was someone who was just not happy about your union or your connection. There was someone who just wanted to block it for some reason or the other, just wanted to rule over your lives. I see that person having to hide his or her face and experience shame and embarrassment at just some other level. This is not going to be small, okay? I feel like people are going to attack this person brutally. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be anything light. It's going to be drastic. This person might end up losing whatever he or she is flying high about, or whatever he or she has built after doing this to you, whoever this person is. Because I see enemies coming at this person. I see this person getting attacked. I see separation, losses and failures for this person or these people altogether. I see them getting called out as evil, as wicked, as rude, as demonic, as narcissists as well, sociopaths, psychopaths, sadists as well, and so much more. I see them getting abused as well, verbally abused. In some of the situations and cases, I see that the enemies they have attracted in their personal lives might as well do something to harm them. But most of the other situations are talking about them getting exposed here for what they have done with you. And that'll bring in a lot of embarrassment, a lot of shame, and a life where they'd be made to hide themselves or live in hiding, something as such. Can't say these people are going to accept it or not, because I see them running away. I see them being deceptive. I see them putting blame on everyone else except them. So some of these people may not accept it. Some of these people are still going to act up. But in the end, I see you winning. In the end, I see your person waking up and smelling the coffee. In the end, I see them putting these people in their places and taking your side, protecting you and defending you, your connection as well. I see them moving on and moving forward towards you. And I see you two coming back together if it's meant for you. Just remember that it'll take a while. I don't see it happening overnight, because All of these situations and circumstances are going to take some time, and they need time because there are consequences these people have to experience, and their true faces need to be revealed. Their true colors need to come out for the world to see. Something is about them here which needs to happen. Most of it's about making everyone realize what sort of people they are and what they had been doing, how they treat other people, and why we do need to be careful around such people, and why we need to make sure that we do not enter such sort of people in our lives, why we need to create boundaries and make sure that we've learned our lessons, something as such. Whatever situation you're going through is actually something divine is using to teach other people some valuable life lessons. Okay, look at it that way, because that's how I see is unfolding here. Once the cycle's over, once these people get exposed, once they expose themselves for the way they're acting and behaving, because they are going to make mistakes. They're not smart people. They are ignorant, they're arrogant, and they're stupid. They're making mistakes here already, and they'll continue to do so, especially if they're talking about you. That's how I see them getting exposed. So let them talk about you. Sooner or later, people are going to find out the truth, and then I see another shit show starting in their lives. Okay. So in the end, I'll say that the debt you have or had with these people is almost cleared. You are on the verge of a breakthrough or embarking on a new chapter of your life, a new journey. So just hang in there and know that I see a good outcome for you. Your union, your reunion, your marriage, or whatever it is that's meant for you is going to happen. Now, when I'm saying that it's meant to happen, I'm not suggesting anyone to accept any deceptive person back in their life. It's your choice. It's up to you. If this person expresses remorse, regret, and guilt, it's up to you to forgive this person and accept this person back as your significant other. If you feel like you do not want that, no one can force you. Okay? Just know this. I'm just saying and seeing an opportunity coming your way where you'll be able to sort things out, or you'll see a different side of this person. The person who abused you, neglected you, and deceived you is the one who's going to come back with a clean heart and a clean character. And then it'll be up to you, the two of you, to make a decision if you two want to be together or just live like you had been living. Okay, so that's where we'll wrap this read up, and I'll take leave for a while. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.